You know, the number one reason why people get drawn into the Forex market is because of leverage. Leverage means you can make a ton of money with just a very, very small capital outlay. But leverage is a double-edged sword. Unless you know how to use leverage correctly, you're going to find yourself in the poorhouse before you know it. Now, today I want to talk to you about leverage, what it is and how best to use it. Come on. Leverage. Now, as you know, I'm sure you've seen it, the Forex market has become a bit of a breeding ground in recent years for the get-rich-quick marketeers and the so-called gurus out there. And leverage is the main enticement that they use. Now, I know it's beginning to sound a bit like a dirty word, but it's not. If you understand how to use a leverage appropriately, it can indeed be a very, very useful tool. So first off, what is leverage? Well, leverage is basically a loan from the broker that will allow you to have a bigger exposure in the market. So basically, simply put, you deposit $1,000 into your brokerage trading account, he will allow you to trade a position size far, far greater. Could be 100,000, much bigger exposure. If you're trading with bigger exposure, your profits are bigger, but also your losses can be greater as well. More about that in a moment. But that's basically what leverage is. It's a loan from the broker to get bigger exposure in the market. You can invest using leverage in the Forex market. Let me show you exactly how that would look. In this example, we're going to use the euro against the US dollar. If I'm using the euro against the US dollar, then we know that the pip value, the dollar value per the smallest movement, is going to be $10 per pip. Okay, and we've got the $5,000 account size. Now let's assume I'm going to use 50-to-1 leverage. 50-to-1 leverage will allow me to control 250,000, 250,000 units of the base currency. If I'm using 20-to-1 leverage, I'll be controlling 100,000 units of the base currency just with a $5,000 account. You can see my exposure has increased massively by the use of leverage. If I'm using just 5-to-1 leverage, I'm still using 5 times what I've got in my account. Still, again, a massive increase in my exposure. So the movements that you see in the markets are going to greatly affect my profit and loss to these varying degrees. Now, you remember from previous lessons that when you're buying or selling a Forex contract, you're doing it in terms of lots. And a standard lot represents 100,000 of the base currency. So if I'm using a 50-to-1 leverage on the account, I'm controlling 250,000 units of the base. That would equate to 2.5 lots. I'll be able to trade 2.5 lots with a 5,000 account if I'm using 50-to-1 leverage. Pretty high risk stuff, that. If I'm using 20-to-1 leverage, that's basically 100,000. That would equate to 1 standard lot. So if I'm using a 1 standard lot on a $5,000 account, that's basically using 20-to-1 leverage. Again, also, that's pretty rich for a lot of traders as well. So you can see the massive increase in exposure, which works for you, and of course it works against you as well. As I always say, when you're trading the markets, you should always have a predetermined amount that you're prepared to risk on each and every trade. In this example, let's assume we're going to risk 1% of the account on each trade that we do. So 1% of $5,000 would equate to $50. So I'm prepared to risk $50 only by using the 1%. Now, if I'm using 50-to-1 leverage, I'm trading 2.5 lots. We know each lot is worth $10 per pip. That basically means 2.5 lots is $25 per pip. I'm allowed just 2 pips wrong and I'm stopped out. Yep, I'm using high leverage, 50-to-1, 5,000 account, 2.5 lots, 2 pips, 1% risk. 1% risk is pretty rich as well, and I'm stopped out. Again, if I'm using 20-to-1 leverage, 20-to-1 leverage controlling 100,000, that's 1 standard lot. We know that's $10 per pip. I'm only allowed 5 pips and I'm stopped out and I've lost my 1% on the account. So you can see here, the use of leverage can work for you and indeed work against you. Lastly, look at the 5-to-1 leverage, a bit more reasonable, 1% risk. I'm allowed 0.25, at least here, I'm allowed 20 pips to be wrong and before I get stopped out. if I'm risking 1% of the account. So the more leverage you use, the more risk you're taking, the more likely you are to get stopped out. So risk and leverage go hand in hand, and you need to be certainly aware of that. Some of the brokers are offering massive leverage in order to entice you in. 100 to 1, 200 to 1, 500 to 1. I actually saw one last week offering 1,000 to 1 leverage to new customers. Imagine that, 1,000 to 1 leverage. Bonkers. This example, we're using the same size account, the $5,000 account. We're using 500 to 1 leverage. You're controlling $2.5 million in the underlying Forex pair. $2.5 million for a $5,000 account. So assume a 1% move up or down. You're making or losing $25,000, of course, depending on the currency pair that you're trading, but that's pretty much around that number. Another way of looking at it, 20 pip move against you and you've blown your $5,000 trading account. That is the power and the danger of leverage. Now, more recently, a lot of the regulations have come in all over the world, basically forcing brokers to offer lower reduced leverage. I think it started off in Japan a few years ago. They've now reduced their permitted leverage to 20 to 1 only. I think in the US now, current maximum leverage you can trade in the US is 50 to 1. ESMA, that's the European Securities and Markets Authority, basically reduced their permitted leverage to just 30 to 1 on the major pairs. So there's definitely now a concerted effort in the industry to protect customers such as yourselves and us, and not offering this huge leverage, because it can be great in times when the markets are working for you, but it'll blow you out of the water when it goes against you. And all of us have losing trades from time to time. So that is the power of leverage. It can work for you and it can work against you. Hi there folks, hopefully you enjoyed that video. Hopefully you learned something there as well. Now, don't forget to follow us on all our other socials. I'm always leaving tips and tricks on there as well. Don't forget to give this video a like. If indeed you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification that will alert you when my next video has been released, which will be very soon. See you there.